Hi everyone, welcome back to another video back on the Honda VFR400, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of bits that I need to do. Still waiting for a couple of parts. Got a few bits coming. I'm going to do a couple of other bits. Mainly going to be trying to see if I can clean up some parts. I want to get the rear swing arm built up, which I have in pieces. Separate from the one that's on the bike is going to be the one that I'm going to be putting on the bike, and the one that's on the bike eventually is going to go on another bike that I have a frame for, that I'll probably build later on in the future. So let's quickly dive into this. So we got a few bits, not much bits have come in at the moment, but something. So I managed to get these original brand new Honda bolts. These are the bolts for the caliper that holds the caliper to the forks. I haven't opened them yet. I'm going to open up now. Let's have a quick look. All right, let's see. So here we go. So these are brand new caliper bolts. So these are the bolts that we use to fit the caliper. It should fit. Let's see if it does. It should fit the caliper onto the fork, and it does. Okay, so we've got that. So two of these here, and this is the calipers. Basically they have these holes here, and they basically bolt on through those two holes here and bolt onto the like this. So two brand new original Honda bolts for that. So we actually have everything now for the front brakes. I've got the caliper kit, rebuild kit, all the seals and all those bits are here. We've also got these new bolts as well for rebuilding the calipers. I'm going to replace these black bolts here for these stainless steel ones. That's what I'm going to use once I rebuild it. So this caliper is going to be in black. I also got some new spray. So I'll be using this spray this time, satin black, heat resistant. This is supposed to be for calipers. So this is what I'm going to be using now to do the calipers. So I am going to redo the rear caliper, which I did before, but the paint, I wasn't really happy with it. I was using the Hammerite. This is it here, but I just feel like the paint was just not hard wearing. So I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to re-spray the black parts. You can see some damage on it here in the corner here already. So yeah, gonna have to take the paint off and redo these ones. So here's the main part, the swing arm, that I need to clean up. Give it a good clean degrease. I did start, I think this was on the first video I ever did. I did start with it. I cleaned up all the other bits, the hub. I took all the hubs apart, all the other bolts and stuff, and I cleaned them all up, and I wire brushed them and all that. So this is the only part that I didn't clean. You can see how greasy it is already. So I've got some other cleaners now, better than the ones I had before. So I'm going to give this a good clean outside, and then I'm probably gonna pass the polisher over it, and then I can actually start reassembling the hub and all the bits on this, and then I'll put this aside ready for putting on the frame once we strip the bike down. So this is the engine degrease that I'm using. Also there's this bolt as well that I needed to do as well for the hub, I think. So I need to do this bolt, clean all those bits up. So I'm just going to spray this and leave it for a bit. This is probably as clean as I'm gonna get this. Get all the grease out of it, which is the main thing. Alright guys, so this is the best I can do with this. It looks sort of 100 times better than all that oily stuff. We still got these marks here where the plastic guard was. These might polish out, but I am gonna try and see if I can make this look a bit better. But I mean, it looks really good compared to what it looked like. There's a few marks that you can see here. I'm gonna see if these will polish out. Otherwise, I'm very happy with this. Alright guys, so I've been busy. I've been cleaning this thing out. I've been rubbing it down with some of these Scotch-Brite pads. I've got a few different grits. This is 320. I went up to 600 grit. And I've just been rubbing this down, and it's really come out nice. It's really hard to see under the light here, but much better than it was. So I've already started assembling this. I've put this hub bit in here. I've greased all the bearings up. And now I'm just going to try and assemble as much as this section here that I can. I will torque these all down to the correct specifications later. For now, we just want to get everything assembled. Guys, that is it. One swing arm reassembled. Well, it looks so much better than it did. Everything is back. It's been cleaned up. Parts that have been polished, re-greased, degreased, re-greased. There's a sprocket here, which is looking good. Polished, painted, and obviously our new rear discs. So this bolt is just here ready for the wheel to go back on. I will not put the wheel on for now. I've got a wheel for it, but I'm going to leave that wheel off because the wheels are going to get powder coated. So once you get powder coated, then the wheel can go back on. Yeah, this is all ready to go. So this is the finished product. It's looking good. New brakes, new brake disc. Obviously we've got new brake calipers and discs, pads and everything ready to go. Looking nice and tidy, ready to go back on the frame once the frame comes apart, and the frame's going to get the same treatment. This is probably the first part that's going to get bolted onto the frame, and that's when we're going to start building it back up. So guys, that's it. I've been out here all night working on this, but I just wanted to get this done. Yeah, I feel like I've achieved something, as something is going back together. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think, and moving forward, yeah, hopefully we can get this bike started. I'm still waiting for the CDI unit to come. Once that comes in, I'm ready to try and start this bike, because as soon as I start it, it's getting stripped down. We can get on with the frame and then start putting parts like this back and start building it back together. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think, as I said, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.